Morning, ladies and gentlemen of high society. Today I'm going to offer you journal and accounting equation under economic and management science, financial literacy, paper 1. So we are going to do section B of that class and accounting equation. So it's one of the interesting chapter and it's one of the short chapter that we can be able to grab those marks. Start right now. So we are going to start with the journals. So the journals are the primary book. This is the primary book where the first transactions are first recorded. So that is what we are saying is the books of original entry. Assets, liability, cash payment journal, debtors. I'm studying. It was for cash only, and credit as well. So the businessman is on cost. Onto the question. So the question below to revenue, meaning you don't have to balance them at the end of the. So the journals that you're going to do are creditors journal. Cash receipts journal, we know that is whereby we record all the transactions that are in cash. That is whereby we are going to record only the cash transactions. Cash payments, you are going to record only the, while at least the debtors, all the transactions that are credit, whereby we sell all the transactions, whereby we bought on credit to our suppliers. So that is very important. So there are marks that are given there. Under cash receipts journal, you're going to be awarded 5 marks. Under cash payment, 6 marks. While is there's debtors journal, which is not to that much, we are going to be awarded only 3 marks. Creditors journal is 4 marks. So there is also a question 2.2. Discuss one reason why the business decided to start selling on goods on credit. So it was said there on the statement, on the scenario, that the business decided to start on selling as well. So there are transactions that you're going to go on based on. So first, on the 6th, we have a transaction which says cash sales for the amounted 10,500. Cash sales, like it says cash sales, as the word implies cash sales, it means that is going to go straight on the cash receipt journal. Because you've said cash receipt journal is whereby we're going to record all the transactions that are only on cash. So it symbols that says it goes straight to the cash receipt journal. On the 8th, delivered goods to mouse, which amounts 1,800 as per invoice number 36. So we delivered goods to mouse, which amounted 1,800. So it means we sold the goods on credit to mouse. Mouse is our that under debtors journal. So it has nothing to do with cash received journal, cash payment journal, or creditors journal. So that is that. On the 11th, paid Pluto 1,110 for repairs for delivery vehicle, which is EFT 23 was processed. Electronic funds transfer was processed. So this one, it goes under cash payment journal. It's the business which paid the people who repaired 1,010. Paid 2 weeks wages to employees. Each employee earns 550 a week. Even this one goes straight to cash payment journal because we paid our employees. Purchase the following on account from DD DAC, invoice number 229. So that is merchandise, which is a trading stock and stationery. So it simply says we bought this from the supplier on credit. So that is that. Received 800 from M-Mouse as a partial payment of his account issued, receipt number 21. Remember, we sold the goods on credit to M-Mouse. So from that 1.8 that we talked about, they only paid us 8. I want us to go to the answer book first before we can do account equation and see how we are going to treat our cash payment journal, debtors journal, as well as creditors journal. So here we are on our answer book. So if you can see, we have document number. So if you see the document number is very important, it will always be there. This made it easy to track and locate specific receipt. Also, it made it easy for the auditors. So it's very important to know that. Also, we have a day. There should always be a day of when the transaction took place. Also, we have details. So details is a breakdown of money received. So with details, we don't do what? Or details, for example, we can talk about customer name or we can talk about payment means. Also, We have Volio, where you see where it's written Volio, even though you're not going to work on it, that one. Volio is a, okay, I'm back again. Oh, I was under Volio. I was trying to say we are not going to use Volio, but the Volio is just a reference or page number where a transaction is recorded. So also we have bank sales, cost of sales, and debtors control. Those are the accounts. Those are the accounts. So from the transactions, if there is if there are the transactions that we're going to talk about, they are going to say anything about these accounts, it means you're going to record those amounts under those accounts. Now we have sundry accounts. Sundry accounts, it only happens whereby we don't have those accounts specified there. We have a transfer of rent there, and then under details, then we specify that amount is for under those mentioned accounts. So now we are going to start now from the transaction, from our transaction. We have transactions said 1,000. Let's see how we recorded that. So we are going to have, which is our details is cash. Then under our analysis receipts, we are going to have that 10,500, which is our cash sales. So that money is going to go straight into the bank, because when you receive the money goes into the bank. So we receive that money for what? Because we sold out our goods. So it means under sales, you're going to have that amount. Those are two transactions that were affected, bank and sales. We receive the money from selling our goods to our customers. That is a 10,500. Now we go to another transaction. We are going to another transactions. We have transaction. We are done with the transaction of 6. Now, coming to the transaction 8, we have said we delivered goods to a mouse 1,800 per invoice number. This one, it doesn't go to cash receipt journal. It means we just ignore it. Paid brutto 10,000 for repairs. It doesn't go to cash receipt journal because it has nothing to do with it, because this one goes straight to the cash payment. Paid 2-week wages to employees. It doesn't go there because also it affects only cash payment. Purchase the following account from deduct. This one, it doesn't go to cash receipt journal as well. But transaction 25, on the 25, received 800 from M-Mouse as a partial payment for his account. It means we received cash from our customer, who is our debtor, M-Mouse. So this one, we are going to record it because we received we have 21, there we have document 21, then the day was 25, and M-Mouse under details. Then we go straight to the analysis of receipt, which is he or she paid us 800. So that 800 goes straight to the bank. And then also we have debtors control, because M-Mouse was our debtor. He bought, we sold goods amounting 1.8, but he only manages to pay us how much? 800. That is why the 800 is recorded under debtors control. So under cash receipts journal, we cannot do that. Now we come to the cost of sales. How are we going to get cost of sales? If you can remember where we started there, where we were told about the markup of 50%, where we were told about the markup of 50%. When we started here. Okay, I'm back again. We are now under the cost of sales. So we want to know how we are going to get the cost of sales. We all know that the cost of sales is always 100%. They are always on 100%. So here we were told that the business maintains a markup of 50% on cost. So it's simple to have it, then it's going to give us 1.5, which is the unit price. So with that unit price, now we are going to divide it, our unit price, with the total sales that we are given there on the transactions. So here on the transaction, we are told that the cash sales for the day amounted 10,500. So we will manage to get unit price of 1.5. We are going to say 10,500 divided by 1.5. 10,500 divided by 1.5 is going to give us 7,000. So that 7,000 is our cost of sales. It's going to give us 7,000. So now we go back to our answer book. So here under cost of sales, we are going to record our 7,000 under cost of sales. So that is all about what cash receipts journal. Remember, we were told not to balance them. Those were the instructions that were given. But if in future we are told to balance the accounts, we are going to balance them. Bank sales, cost of sales, and debtors control. We are going to give their balance. But for now, we are told not to balance them. Now let's come to the cash payment journal. Now we go straight to the cash payment journal. As we all know that cash payment journal is where we record all the cash transactions that will, as the business we paid. So we go back to the transactions that and try to see which are those transactions that are going to go straight to the cash payment journal. So the first transaction we know is out, as we know that it's all about the cash receipt journal. Delivered goods to M-Mouse, it won't go there, as we have said, it goes straight to the debtors journal. But we have transaction 11, paid Pluto 1,1000 for repairs to deliver vehicle. So that one, it goes to the cash payment journal, because as a business, we paid Pluto for the repairs. So let's go and see how we record that under cash payment journal. Under cash payment journal. That is a document 123 on the 11th. Then the details will be Pluto. Then we go straight that 10,000, 1,010. It is going to go straight into the bank. 110 it was for repairs. So it goes under sundry accounts, because under the account that we are given, there is no repairs account. So that is why it will go under sundry account. Then we will give the details of it, be it a repairs. So that is that. Now we go to another transaction, which is under document number 124 on the 14. So we want to know what was all about the transaction. So our transaction on the 14th, pay two weeks wages to the employees. Each employee earns 550 a week. So each employee earns how much? 550 a week. How much is going to be that amount? So it means you're going to say 550 times 2 is going to be 1.1. It's going to be 1.1. Then you're going to say 1.1 times 2, because we have said you are going to pay them for 2 weeks. So then we are going to say 1.1 times 2 is going to give us 2,200. That is the amount that you're going to record under cash payment journal. 2,200. So we are going to say document 124 on the 14th, our details with cash, because we are going to pay them with cash. So the money is going to come straight from the bank. And then what are we paying for? We are paying commodity. Then we go again to our transactions that are given and see what we have that can go under cash payment again. As you can see, they say purchase the following on account DD on invoice number 29. It has nothing to do with cash payment. Journal, that one. Received 800, we have already treated it, because that one was for it went to cash received journal. So now we are going to transaction 28 on the 28. On the 28. Okay, now we are to close the cash, our cash payment. There is a transaction on the 28. So it means if we pay deduct, it means it's a cash payment, because we are going to pay as a business. So it's very important to take note of that. So it's very important transaction, and see how we are going to record that transaction. Very important. Okay, I'm back once again. Paid deduct, the half amount that we are owing deduct is going to be 7,500. It's going to be 7,560. And we are going to divide that 7,506 by 708. 3,708. Then you go to our answer book. So here is our 3,708, because we were told that we are paid that deduct the half the amount that you are owing. So that is how we record the cash payment journal. Remember, we don't balance them, as we were told earlier that we don't give the balance of those. So this is all about cash payment receipts journal and cash payment journal. So now we are going to move on to the debtors journal. debtors journal as well as creditors journal. So journal. So now we are going to go back to the transaction that we were given and try to see how we are going to record our debtors journal. So that is very important. So now we are going straight to the answer book and see how we are going to record our debtors journal. So it's very important to know that. So under debtors journal, document number 36 on the 8th, we were told that on the 8th that there were goods that were delivered to a mouse that it means we sold the goods on credit to our customer, which is our debtor. So it's 1,800, which is going to go under a sales account because we sold goods to that 800. So now we are to calculate the cost of sales. Whenever we have sales, remember we have to calculate the cost of sales. So going back to the transactions that were given, going back to the transaction 8. Transaction 8, delivered goods to a mouse amounting 1,800. That is our the cost of the goods that we sold to that particular person. So meaning we are going to say, for us to get cost of sales, we have said the cost of sales is always 100%. So we're going to say 100%. And then that is going to give us how much? 150. So we're going to say 150 divided by 100, which is going to give us that 1.5 that we calculated. Then we're going to say 1.5 divided by 800 divided by 1.5 is going to give us what? 1.2. This is the, just remember that when you calculate the cost of sales, remember that the cost of goods sold is always 100%. Then you add up the markup that is given. So from the markup, it's going to give us total sales. You divide it by 100, it will give you unit price. With that unit price, then you're going to divide it by the cost of the goods that you sold. That is how easy we calculate the cost of sales. That is how we get the debtors journal. Now we come to creditors journal. Journal. So creditors journal, we are talking about the suppliers. So if you go to transaction document 229 on the 22, it says purchase the following on account from DDAC, invoice number 229. So we purchase those merchandise as well as dictionary from DDAC. So now we are going to our answer book and see how we are going to record that. We are going to our answer book and see how we are going to record that. And see how we are going to record that under creditors journal. Under creditors journal. So the document number is 229 on the 22. The details is our supplier, which is DDAC. So we are going to say trading stock because this is the stock that we bought in merchandise, 7,200, and the stationery that amounted to 360. When you add 7,200 plus 360 is going to give us 7,560, which is our creditors control. This is the amount. This is what we were supposed to do. That is very important. Those are the easy marks that we are supposed to get. So now we are going to the last part, which is accounting equation.